Now we are learning about the data preparation. Again, like this is a job from the data engineer and also the data scientist. Like they will do like on top of the data. You see, as per architecture diagram, right? We have the data warehouse and data lake, and here the data factory. What we will do, we will push the only fine-tune data and filter data and like based upon the business use case, right? As per last explanation. So from data warehouse to data factory, here you have the all the fine-tuned data and also the filter data. So this is we call as a data pre-processing, and data processing we call as. So now, as of now, the previously we learned how to connect the different sources with the help of the connectors and pushing into the data lake with the help of the data pipelines. Now we are learning the data pre-processing and pushing the data into the data factory, and data factory is also sit under the same data lake. So this job can be done by the two people. So one is either data engineer, they will prepare for you, or the data scientist can be prepare the data prepared notebooks. Let's see like how we can do this one, right? Already, like if you go to the fabric documentation, they already provide the steps to prepare the data, and already they provide you the predefined notebooks for you. Maybe in the first step, maybe you can download these notebooks and keep into the your environment. As of now, if you click on this link, I'm going to click on this link and it will open on this particular session, and then you can open this notebook, and then you can download this file. I already downloaded into the data engineering. So similarly, you can download the another file also, creating the delta tables and also the business aggregation, means the data transfer. These files you need to download and keep into the your local system. Then now we are going to do the data engineering job. So go here, sorry, the here, and select the data engineer. So as of now, I was in the data engineering. Then let's go to the your workspace, because all your activities is associated with the particular your workspace. So now I'm going to import the my notebooks here. So if you click on imports and notebooks from your computer, and you can see here the upload button, click on upload, and you can choose your import files. Once you selected the both files, just click on the open, it will import for you. I already imported. You can see my two files is available. Once your import is successful, you can see your files under the workspace. So now what you have to do means you have to run this particular file on your data lake. So let's go to the your data lake. Click on your data lake, because the data is available at data lake, right? So you have to run your notebooks on top of the your data lakes. So okay, let me click on this data lake, and you see here there is an option for you to open the notebooks. Click on this open notebook and existing notebook, because this notebook is already we downloaded from the our local so yeah, we imported from our local mission. So yeah, I will choose the existing notebook, but if you want to prepare your own notebook, there is the option also, create a new notebook. So then I'm clicking to existing notebook, so it is navigating to my all available notebooks. Let's click on the open create delta tables. So I'm going to open this notebook. See here, I can able to open this notebook, but it is underlying, it is connecting to the my data lakehouse only. So because I'm running this notebook on top of the my data lake, so it is underlying, it is connecting. You can see here it is also associated with the VS code. You can integrating this into the VS code also if you want it. If you click on this one, it will open in the VS code. Okay, if you want to add this notebook into the pipeline, maybe when you are a data scientist, right, you don't want to do this job in every time. So if you want to make some kind of pipeline, and you can schedule this pipeline into the and this interval level, so it will run every time at the interval level. So here the first step we are doing the Spark initialization. So it is initializing the Spark, and Spark is like it will have a parallel processing for the big data. If you want to know more, learn more about the Spark, maybe check into the Spark's website. and see it is very quickly processed. And let me run the next cell. There is a two ways you can run the cell by cell here. I got some error here. Let me check what's the error. Log is successful, in memory heating. I broken, everything successful here. Logs very well destroyed. Path does not exist. Okay, I need to change this path. Shit, sorry. Opening this one. Okay, the files, okay, the WDA data. Let me check where is our data. It is in the my data lakehouse. And my data lakehouse, then it is the files under this one. WDF, this is a wide data. So then it is under the per request, right? Oh, let me check here. TW per request. It is reading. Let me right click here. Copy the path into the relevant. Let me check here. How do we come? Okay. So I need to use this path. So I'm going to change here the path. So maybe like when you are working, you have to copy the path from here where your data is available. So I am changing the my path, and then I was rerun this one again. So now I see like the Spark is initializing the multiple jobs for me. So it will parallelly processing the all my required data. So same similarly, I'm going to update the below also. So you can see here, I need to change my the data. So now we are working on top of the raw data. You see like last time when I built the data pipeline, the data save into here in the term of the raw data. Now this raw data we are processing and we are saving into the data factory. That means like I already explained here, data lakehouse have the raw data. So you can see here, right, it is the data from the different data sources. Data warehouse is like is a raw data. It means the original data, either any format. Like it is you can see here, we can see here we have the different kind of the formats here. This is CSV, per request, and tabular. There is a three different type of the data is available. Now we are doing the sparks and data pre-processing and converting into the different format which is required for us as per the business case. That means here we are doing from here raw data, we are doing some pre-processing and saving into the data factory again. The data factory also will sit under the data lake only. You see here, this is the data factory. It's taking a long time. So now our fact of sales data is completed. Now I'm going to run this one. When you are running this one, you make sure that you change your file path. So looks this job is completed. That means it's very quick. It's very quick. So let's go back. Like all the cells is completed, and you can see here either you can run by cell, or also there is a one option you can run all. You can run all, run above, and see this like everything will be run one after another. Also you can run from here also. So now we can see like we already evaluated this one, and we created the new tables, and we are like you see there is a dimensional city, and we created the new tables. Let me check like is this table is available or not. Okay, let me check this job we triggered. And you can see here table and clean. Let me go to the documentation. We have completed these steps and we completed this one. This everything we completed. Let's see, like wake house under the tables, right? They are saying. Let me go to and refresh this one. Going to refresh. Let's see, like here you see all the tables is available. That means like we can of with from the raw data we have done some kind of the data pre-processing here. That means like I'm extracting the different columns like in work table and everything. I am also like performing extracting and creating the tables which is needed for me. This is a list of the tables I filtered and I created for me. This is a one notebook, so I'm going to import the one more notebook. Okay, let me go to the my fabric location. Okay, go to the my fabric, then open to my data lake, and then I need to open the new notebook because as of now I trigger the one notebook and I prepare the corresponding data. So I need the data transformation also. So I'm opening this notebook, and here we will see like is there any changes is required from our end. Looks like everything is fine. Let me trigger directly. So now I'm calling the run all method. I'm triggering the run all. So it will run from the from beginning cell to the ending cell. We don't need to trigger every time. So now it is initializing the Spark cluster. It is trigger the first cell. So again we are getting some error like okay. So it's taking the different workspace name, but this is not our data lake name. Our data lake name is my data lake, right? So my exp data lake. Let me copy this name. Copy this. I need to change this, right? Because it's going to create the new tables under my data lake. So I need to replace this. So let me rerun again. So now it is successfully running. So it's going to create the new fact cell. You see here the new fact cell is available, and also it will create the dimensionality and also the date it is created for us. Let's trigger again. So I would like to change here the data lake name. So look here, I can directly perform the SQL operations on here. So create like temporary views because these are tabular data, right? We already learned like when you are creating the data lake, if it is in tabular data, the CSV format, then we can directly write the SQL queries on top of the CSV file. Here also I am doing the same. You see here I was creating the some tabular and I was doing the tabular data. I was fetching the all the data from here as a data frame. Then I am directly saving this data into the table again. Here also I was doing the same. I was written the all the select queries something. Then I'm saving into the data frame again. So again into the tabular format. So here you see how flexible it is. Like everything, once it is available in data lake, you can directly query through the SQL itself from the Excel CSV or Excel files. Then again, once you get the results, then directly you can save into the another format. So now we are preparing the data for the business use case. So now let's see, like this step is completed. All our the data is ready for us to uh, reporting. Like means we are reading the data from the raw data and we preparing the data based upon our business use case. So like now we completed the reading the raw data from the data source and pushing into the data factory. See here, processing the raw data based upon the use case requirement. We process the raw data based on the use case requirement. Either we can do by the data pipeline, or you can do it any format, either structure or unstructured. If you see here, this all the steps, right? We can make a data pipeline also. No need to be run the notebook. The same notebook, if we included in the data pipeline, like the first notebook in the first step and second notebook in the second step, then you can schedule an eventually, like every 5 minutes or every 1 hour. So it will be triggered automatically. That means we already justified this point also, how the data factory will work. So now we are clear about data warehouse and data factory and data engineering job, how to build the data pipelines. Now we are almost clear this all the stuff. Now, yeah, that's it. Now we will look about how to build the reports on top of the pre-processing data. See here, once you completed all the steps, it says blah blah blah, everything is done. Now we are going to build the reports. Now your data factory is ready. That means your fine-tuning data based on the use case is ready. So now what you can do with on top of that? First you can do the data analysis by using the Power BI. So now I'm going to do that. So let's go to here and build the reports, right? Okay, let's open the any one of the data. See here, now you are available on the data lake and you are in this, right? I'm going to open this any one of the data. Let me, I don't know, I couldn't able to open this data. Let me refresh. Okay, I'm going to my data lake house. I can see here it is processing. Okay.